Now let us look into C preprocessor. C preprocessor are also called as macros. So we have already seen, like, when we write a program, we should have to include a header file. So this header file is called as a preprocessor. Preprocessor means before the compiler actually starts running the program, the preprocessor will be executed. Like, preprocessor extends the power of C programming language. The line that begins with hash symbol are called preprocessor directives. We have seen, like, include stdio. Here we are including the header file, standard input output. Like this we have seen, like string.h, math.h, which contains the functions in it, already written functions in it. And whenever we write include stdio.h, the system automatically replaces this with the functions available in it before actually the program gets started to run. So we can use one more keyword, define, to define the preprocessor. Like, the syntax is as define. Suppose we want to use any constant inside our program, so we need not to repeat it constantly, so we can define it as a preprocessor directive. Here is like define C with the value the speed of light. Suppose we are writing a physical equations inside our program and required C many times in our equations, we can define it as a C preprocessor. Here we are defining pi 3.145. Here we are defining the area R is equal to pi R square. So here, see, in the third example, we have defined a preprocessor of like function and the formula. Like, if we in future, if we want to increase the value of R to R plus 1, we will just define here R plus 1. So let us see example for better understanding. So here in this example program, we are using the preprocessor define by 3.1415 before the program. We can also give it as a constant pi is equal to, but we should have, in this topic we should have to understand the preprocessor. So we are defining it here as a preprocessor directive and declaring int radius, float area, enter the radius, getting the user entered data into the variable radius, which is of type integer, and calculating the area. Area is equal to pi into pi will be replaced by the value 3.145 as it is a preprocessor directive, into radius what we have entered into radius, as the formula is pi r square for the area, and printing out the output. Let us now see. Run it, enter the area, and getting the radius. Now let us define one more preprocessor directive. Define area R three 3.1415 multiplication R multiplication R. So here we are writing the formula itself in the preprocessor directive. So here just we can call area radius. So now let us build, check for the errors, run it, enter the radius 3 and the area is equal to 6. So this is how we can use preprocessor directives. Hope you understood. Meet you in the next video.